What happens when a state battles the Supreme Court's ruling? The answer lies in the recent events unfolding at the Texas border. In an intriguing turn of events, the Supreme Court ruled 5-4 in favor of the Biden administration, granting U.S. Border Patrol officials the right to cut through razor wire fencing that Texas had installed along the Rio Grande. This decision came after the Biden administration requested the Supreme Court to vacate an injunction imposed by the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, which had temporarily halted a lower court ruling allowing federal agents to cut through the fencing. Now you might ask, why would Texas put up razor wire fencing along the border? The answer is part of an ongoing legal battle between the Biden administration and the Republican-controlled state. Texas National Guard soldiers had set up new razor wire barriers and fencing along a 2.5-mile stretch of the border in Eagle Pass, Texas. Their reasoning? Preparing for future illegal immigrant surges and restricting access to organizations that facilitate illegal crossings. But the plot thickens. The U.S. Justice Department argues that Texas's actions are hindering Border Patrol's ability to patrol and respond to emergencies. Tensions escalated when the Texas National Guard seized control of a public park along the Rio Grande, blocking federal Border Patrol agents from accessing the area. The move, part of Texas Governor Greg Abbott's Operation Lone Star, was met with applause from the union representing Border Patrol agents, but faced opposition from the Biden administration, which filed a brief with the U.S. Supreme Court. Despite the Supreme Court's ruling, Governor Abbott continues to challenge the decision. He argues that the federal government has failed in its duties and that Texas has the right to protect itself. On the other hand, critics like immigration lawyer Thomas Esparza Jr. disagree, stating that Texas is violating the contract between states and the federal government. To sum it all up, the battle over the Texas border is far from over. With the state standing firm in its measures and the federal government pushing back, we are witnessing a unique and complicated clash of powers. As the situation continues to unfold, one can only wonder what will happen next. This is a story that we will continue to watch carefully, as it has far-reaching implications for the future of border control and state rights.